This is not an objection to the resolutions of the good gentleman. I actually commend his effort for a very timely response to this global crisis. And it is all well and good. These are all good legislative measures commensurate to the power that is vested in us in a city council. This is as much as we could do as a legislative body. Sad to say, however, ladies and gentlemen, I respectfully insist that this is just a host of band-aid solutions. These are just band-aid solutions. With all due respect, that is the best that we could do as a city council. To solve this problem, I blame this squarely on the national government. As per data, we are only given 60-day supply for petroleum supplies. 60 days. It is a time bomb. It is not a stockpile. It is a time bomb. The moment supplies run dry from the source, we have 60 days until economic collapse. 98% of our petroleum products are imported. We produce not even 95, 98, different, and 98% of that supply is from the Gulf states. This kind of dependency on petroleum imports is atrocious. For a country like the Philippines, 60-day supplies or stockpile is not enough. We need 6 months kung petroleum dependent kita. And I even doubt that we have the infrastructure. Even if we buy 6 months enough of supply, we do not even have the infrastructure to store it. Amo kita nakapalpak as a government. Kita mo 98% Gulf states. Ano niya ang hulag sa ato national government? Dapat samtang na wala pa nag-umpisa ang gira, naga-insultuhan, na pa lang kag nag-boyayaway pa lang si Kameni kag si Trump. Total producer ba ng Amerika, nagpalapit naman ginto tani kag nagsiling na, oops, Trump, ano na ito, magbinumbahan, ay nakamudi sa Iran, ano ni plano namon, paano ang Boston vlog sang Pilipinas kay 98% imported sa Gulf. Abi America, please. Mr. Trump, buligi kami. Give us, I mean, it's a totally different thing. You need to execute contracts. Hindi na dali-dali nga pakabuas dayon, may US aid. Siyempre, ano pa lang barko. I mean, we are a reactive kind of government. Kag the fact nga, oil dependent kita, ginasukot pa naton, excess taxes. We are already dependent. Sakto na ambal ni Councilor De La Llana. Why will the people have to suffer? Why do we have to resort to these kinds of roller coaster legislations and whatnot? But this could have been solved a long time ago. As per data, sa West Philippine Sea, it is expected to store 125 billion barrels within our exclusive economic zone. Question, why tagatinguha ka mag-independent kita sa supply nato? Because the reality is, makwartahan ang oil market. Amo nang masubo, I will have to say it right now. Masubo kay makwartahan ng oil market, gamay lang na utot sa global crisis. Saka dayon. And who profiteers from this? Not just the US, mga negosyante naton. I'm not looking at Councilor Janayang. big business, ang may capital, ang may infrastructure, ang may insider information. We are ruled by the elites who profiteer from our pain and torment. Parehas man na sa rice imports, pwede man kita ka rice independent, nga import gid. Precisely. Enough is enough. Just say it right now. Bangod sa tanan yun we're affected, personal lives naton, economy naton. Manugwasak in 60 days if this does not get solved. I'll say it now. This 2028, I will not support any presidential candidate who will willingly give away the West Philippine Sea na mayroong 125 billion barrels of oil as a matter of principle, Madam Chair. Let this be a lesson for us. Never again kita, as a people, will sacrifice when we have solutions right within our grasp. And again, I commend the good gentleman, Councilor Cedric Cabaluna. We are doing the best that we could. The City Council is doing the best as we could. But again, it's up to the national government and us, to the Ilonggo people, at least sa Atondi. Let us elect good leaders na makasolve prospectively sa mga problema sa Pilipinas. Thank you, Madam Chair.